What's up, Titans? Today, I'm going to share my personal strategies with you as to how I lost all the extra weight I gained during my mid-30s and 40s. I wasn't working out at all during those years, and I was eating poorly. It's an easy trap to fall into, and I fell into it head first. But after learning a few things about how our bodies work, along with doing some really simple math, I found a way without supplements or drugs that worked wonders for my weight loss journey, and I'm confident it'll do the same for you. What I'm about to tell you is something that is routinely argued about online in just about every forum in which I've seen the topic pop up. But I'm going to say it anyway, because it's simple, rock-solid science, and that is this. If you want to lose weight, there is no way around the fact that you will have to burn more calories than you consume. It's that simple. Problem is, when you think about it like that, it's like, okay, great, now I've got to go figure out how much I'm eating. Then I gotta go figure out how much work I gotta do to metabolically delete the food that I just ate. Now, while you can do it that way, maybe there is a better solution. And I'm gonna show you the simple math behind that assertion in just a moment. But first, let's dive in and define a few key terms. We'll get familiar with some scientific truths, and then I'll show you that simple math that helped me find a better, more sustainable way to melt off the fat. When I was 40 years old, I weighed 180 pounds, which is quite a lot, considering that I spent most of my life hovering around 135. I had to do something about that. And I found out that a 40-year-old male who is 5'10 and weighs 180 pounds has a base metabolic rate of 1,800, which is essentially just the number of calories my body needed to burn every single day just from being alive. That's what base metabolic rates tell us, also called BMR. Don't worry about how to calculate BMR, it involves some pretty complex math. So, to make things easier for you, I've included two links to some online BMR calculators in the description. One for men, one for women. All you have to do is type in your height, weight, and age, and it does the rest. Now, your BMR is your starting point. All other things being equal, if you consume fewer calories per day than that number, you are going to lose weight. If you consume more calories per day than that number, and you don't do any additional working out, guess what? You're going to gain weight. So, if you want to lose weight, which is the best way? Do we try to burn more calories? Do we eat less food, or both? Well, let's figure that out. Like I said, I weighed 180 pounds, but I wanted to weigh 160. And I thought if I could lose a pound a week, 1 pound a week, I'd hit my goal weight in about 5 months. Now, science has shown us that 1 pound of body weight, up or down, equals 3,500 calories. So, if I wanted to lose a pound a week, all I had to do was either burn an additional 3,500 calories each week, or reduce my weekly caloric intake by that number. Now, of course, you can do both, but to keep things simple for this video, let's just look at these two options. If we spread 3,500 calories evenly across an entire week, we see that it comes to a nice, even 500 calories a day. So, would it be burning an extra 500 a day, or reducing by 500 a day? First, let's look at burning 500 calories every day. We'll use running as our way of burning those calories since, let's face it, running burns calories pretty quickly. Now, for a 180-pound, 40-year-old man to burn 500 calories each day through running, I'd have to do 45 minutes straight at a 12-minute per mile pace every single day without fail. Now, I can tell you as a runner, maintaining a schedule like that is no easy task, especially if you're just starting out. You can't even take a single day off, ever, if you want to keep losing that 1 full pound every week. But okay, we've got a plan with running if we decide to go with burning those extra 500 calories every day. Now let's look at cutting 500 calories from our daily food intake. As you might have guessed, this method is a whole lot easier to keep up. And just for fun, Here's a list of a bunch of common food items that all come in right at 500 calories. 1 plain bagel with plain cream cheese. 1 Belgian waffle with syrup. 1 McDonald's Big Mac. 1 Arby's beef and cheddar sandwich. 5 ounces of cheddar cheese. 4 measly slices of bacon. Each of these items contains 500 calories. And there are countless other examples, by the way. Now, you tell me, would you rather run 45 minutes at a 12-minute mile pace every single day until you lose all your weight, or simply forego that bagel with cream cheese each morning? For me, this was the easiest decision I ever made. I cut 500 calories from my daily intake, and in less than half a year, I easily hit that goal weight of 160 with no additional working out. Now, ideally, maintaining a consistent caloric deficit coupled with routine fitness training will end up giving you the best and fastest results. But if you're not quite ready to dive all the way in and do both dieting and exercise, what I've just described will at least get your weight down. And you won't have to kill yourself trying to run every single day for the next however long it's going to take for you to meet that goal weight. And besides, once you grow into that new lifestyle of eating fewer calories and you begin to see the fat falling off your frame like I did, you might feel like stepping it up a notch and begin working out too. But if you're only going to do one, I will always suggest reducing your caloric intake first. Fitness, as they say, is 80% diet and only 20% exercise. Start with your diet. Now, here's a free app that I've been using for almost 5 years now, and it really helps me keep my calories in check. It's called MyFitnessPal, and it contains nutritional data for just about every food product commercially available, whether it's grocery store items, restaurant meals, you name it, it's there. It also has a really nice weight loss feature that does pretty much everything I've been saying here. You just type in your current info and your target weight, and it does the rest. And it instantly presents you with a suggested calorie count for each day, which, by the way, defaults to, you guessed it, a reduction of 500 calories per day, because the assumption is that you want to lose a pound a week. Now, by the way, you can always adjust that if you want to lose weight more quickly or more slowly. I highly recommend this app. It learns what you eat most frequently and begins to present those items to you at the top of each list whenever you go to enter your food. And it allows you to type in your own recipes too. So if you have any, you can directly type them into the app. Plus, it'll go out and retrieve the nutritional information for each ingredient you add to that recipe. So later, when you add that full meal to your diary, MyFitnessPal presents the nutritional information of the final dish in the usual per-serving format, just like every other meal. And it's not just calories either. It gives you protein content, carb content, every kind of fat content, even vitamins and minerals are accounted for in this app. So if you're interested in shooting, say, for specific macros in your diet, you can do that too, and it's all free. Losing weight is not as mysterious as many would have you believe. It really isn't. And I challenge you to follow this method for exactly 4 weeks. If you do this, you will lose 4 pounds during those 4 weeks. And I'm certain that after that, you'll want to keep going until you finally hit your target weight. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, show me some love by hitting the like button. And by all means, comment below if you'd like me to cover anything specific in future videos. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe so you'll never miss any new releases. All right, see you on the next one.